if you're just entering the class, make sure you have dumbbells, water, a mat, or whatever the things you need to get this class done. It will look similar to the other classes in the sense of I will not be playing music, so I do recommend putting yourself on mute the whole entire time and listening to something that you enjoy listening to. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my timer so I can see what time it is. And then we will go ahead, find yourself some space. If you're in the class, let's go ahead and start warming up. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this big step side to side. And we like to start up top, loosen up the shoulders, loosen up the neck area. So what I'm gonna do is go big circles back and down. And I like to be kind of dramatic with these circles. A lot of what we do is forward motion. And what I mean by that is we're kind of hunched over at a computer or you're looking at a tablet, phone, whatever. And we wanna open up the chest. We wanna put the neck back, stacked into our spine. We want to keep our core tight. Awesome. Okay, now from here, we keep a slight tightness in the abs. And what I mean by that is almost like if you have a belt on, I just want just a little bit too tight. You need to be able to breathe, but you just keep it a little bit tight in the core, okay? And that's for protection of the back. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start lifting up these arms. And when I lift up the arms, I'm not going in front of the body, I'm gonna go straight up. I want to get that stretch to the back, warming up the arms, moving out the shoulders, and we keep that going. Good breathing at this time. Awesome, and I'm gonna break it about 10, 15 minutes for water, but if you ever need to grab water in the meantime, feel free, go ahead and grab it whenever. I'm gonna keep the legs wide, do a little pivot, and not reach in front of the body, but over. Try and go over the body with that arm. So we get that big stretch. Excellent job. Keep that going. Reaching on over. Excellent breathing. Keep that up. And in 4, 3, 2, and again, check the abs a little tight. From here, we start lifting up the knees, moving out the hip flexors. Pop those knees up. You could hug them, or you could simply just draw them up. It's up to you. Continue to breathe. Excellent. Keep that going. And in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chest stays up, feet hip width apart, and I go into a squat. Excellent job. So on this squat, my feet are flat. I'm not gripping in the toes. If anything, I'm more light in my toes, and I'm anchoring back through more so the back end of my foot, the heel. I'm gonna push that butt back and down, but keeping the spine straight. The tip forward in the hip is how I'm gonna come down a bit. As I do this, I wanna make sure I'm not rocking on my ankle. I'm not pushing to the outside on the lift. I wanna push up evenly through that foot. Not the outside, not the instep. And that shows like if I'm tight in my outside of my legs, or if I am just stronger in the outside glute, outside legs. Sometimes I rock to the outside, and I don't want that. I want to keep it strong, inner outer thigh. So I want to come up evenly, engage the inner thigh as well, flex and squeeze. And we do that so that we don't compromise the knee, because when it starts pulling, that's how eventually we end up getting knee injury, okay? From here, modified or regular jumping jacks. I'm gonna go for 10, just get that heart rate up a bit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, I'm gonna kick back, keep a little bit of a wide step. I do a kick back, my arms are gonna move on back. Keep that going. Excellent job. Keeping that up. Staying strong. And in 4, 3, 2. If you get dizzy, you're gonna look forward and just move the arms. But if you can, go ahead and start to twist. Waking up that core. Warming it up, stretching it out. Also getting that stretch on the back of the arm. Keep breathing. Fantastic. From here, abs slide tight, and we go into a kick out. We do our cardio kickboxing class. Those kicks are different. This is a loosen up, stretch out kick. This is not like a power up kick. So go ahead and just extend, loosen up those legs, specifically the hamstring as we stretch out, while we warm up the leg as well. Continue to breathe. Good. And in 4, 3, 2, 1. My feet are about hip width apart. I'm going to go into my squat and I am going to start popping up on my toe. This requires a little bit of balance. So if you don't have that balance today, use the back of a chair or like a countertop to help you on the up. But if you can, start to pop up on the toe. It's going to strengthen the calves, which is great, but it's also going to start bringing some mobility to that ankle. Good job. Keep that going. And in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You could go to modified or regular jumping jack. We get that heart rate up. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hip flexor. Brace yourself wherever you need the hands for balance. You're going to lift a leg up. I'm going to rotate it wide. This is about the range of motion in the hip joint. So take it seriously, take your time, and try and get full range of motion in that hip joint. I'm going to do one more, the other leg, and then I'm going to switch directions of that circle out. I start wide, I bring it on in. Moving out that hip, keeping it going. Good job. Now, I'm going to tighten up in the abs, and I'm going to do a swing kick. My hands are out for balance, or they could kind of be markers of where I would like the leg to go. My first couple, I keep them pretty low. And just also note that if you have a back injury, I wouldn't be kicking higher than the hip, okay? But if your back is healthy and well today, and you have that flexibility, feel free to try and get that leg up. Get off a swing kick, stretching out, warming up. Good breathing, one more. And other leg, great. Hands on the hips and big circle. So right here, I'm circling my hips, loosening up that low back. But if I feel like, man, that's a good stretch right there, you could just hold it. This is your time to get your body warm, to get it mobile, so we can have a successful class today. Good, go ahead and switch. So I'm going to choose to do a couple of stagnant stretches. The ones I choose to do are places that tend to get tight when we sit a lot. But if you need to do any other stretches, feel free to use this time. This is my supportive leg. There is a bend. I'm going to go straight leg, but I never lock out the knee. I pop the toe up. I reach on down, and you need to breathe. Deep breaths. And slow to up. Switch it out. My supportive leg is bent. My other leg is straight but not locked out at the knee. The toe pops up. I work deep breathing. Awesome. Go ahead and come on up. Okay, if you don't have it, go ahead and grab it. Dumbbells, water, mat. Put them off to the side. We're going to get to dumbbells, but not right away. Our first move is just body weight. So I'm going to kind of find the middle, because I'm going to be doing a very dramatic step out, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and go big ol', oh! Hey guys, let's stretch hip flexors. Can you ignore that? Let's back it up. Let's stretch out hip flexors. I got excited. I just did. Go ahead and do step forward, back leg back hip flexor, drives forward. We'll just do this. Pretend that didn't happen. There we go. Roll with it, right? Go ahead and switch legs. Other leg, hip flexor. Some of you guys have been taking the class long enough that you already knew I missed it and you already stretched it. So you get a little extra bonus stretch this time. Awesome. Okay, finding the middle, dramatic step out. So right here, I'm gonna do a big step out. And I'm gonna kind of go for this side lunge, okay? So right here, what's happening with the side lunge is I wanna make sure my knee is lining up over my foot. That's very important, okay? We don't want the, like the knee, I'm gonna try and show bad form. We don't want the knee kind of pushing outside the parameter of the foot, okay? So when I'm toes pointing forward, you only step out as wide as you feel comfortable. This leg is straight, it's kind of your tether. And then we come down by pushing the butt back. And I'm gonna go ahead and come to a wide squat, but I'm gonna try and keep it low. And you can either do a squat, like a normal squat, or you can do a pop. So I'm gonna go wide, in, pop, low. Wide, stay low, pop, or squat. Wide lunge, low, pop. Here we go. Wide, in, pop. Wide, in, pop. Wide, stay low, pop it. Wide, stay low, pop it. For me to do this kind of fluidly, when I step the legs in for my squat, I'm keeping them hip width or wider, so I could get off a nice little squat there. Either squat jump or just a normal squat will do. Keep it going, heart rate should be getting up. You're doing great. 10. 9. 8. 7. Keeping it low, keeping it low. 6, good breathing. Good breathing. 5, almost. 4, doing okay? 3, keep breathing. 2, keep low. And 1, cool, walk out. Grab a couple breaths. 1 more deep breath. Take as long as you need to recover if you need longer, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and do right leg forward. I'm gonna be your mirror image, so it's your right leg forward, okay? Got that? We got that right leg forward? We're gonna lunge. Now when we're gonna lunge, that front leg is the champion, okay? It's not about this back leg, so don't put weight back there. We take that step forward. My knee's about midfoot heel, never pushes over. Okay, I'm light in the back toe. It's almost like I'm having 80% of the weight down this front leg and only like 20% in that back. Can you feel it? Cool, we're gonna bob there. You're gonna give me a bob down for 2. 1, 2, you're gonna hang out low. We're gonna pop up the back knee, body weight stays front leg. Good, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, breathe. 1, 2, up, 1, 2, dip, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, a little bit of like pro moves in this, like so you feel like you really got the hang of it, is really anchoring through that front heel and trying not to shift the body weight much when the knee comes up, okay? You should be able to hold through that front leg. Last one, cool. So now we gotta get an extension out, okay? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna come all the way up, lunge. Down again, all the way up. Now on your next 2, feel free to just continue that fluid up-down motion in the lunge, or you're gonna go ahead and do a little pop-up, like that. I'm not getting too much hair, just a little bit, but you don't have to. So I'm gonna go 2 up, 1, 2, 2 pop, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Fantastic. 1, 2, 1 more, 1 and 2. Cool. Okay, so the next one, last one in the lunge series, then we're gonna go back to squats. I'm gonna keep it low in my low lunge. And what I'm gonna do here, back is straight, hold it here. I'm gonna go kick through. So I'm gonna kick through for 2. So I'm gonna go 1, 2. Now kick throughs are not for everyone. Your options here are just a normal dip or a tap, where you come in and tap, okay? After I kick through for 2, I'm gonna go full range of motion kick for 2. Got it? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, lift it, 1, 2, low, 1, 2, lift it, 1, 2, good. Stay low, 1, 2, lift it, 1, 2, good job, stay low, 1, 2, that leg is tired. You are growing stronger. We fight for it, get low, kick through, 1, 2, all the way through, 1, whoo, 2, we'll do one more, low, 1, 2, and lift up all the way, 1, and 2, cool. Grab your dumbbells if you like. If it's hard enough without your dumbbells, you're fatigued, you're tired, you don't need them, you'll be fine. You could just do arms movement. I'm gonna take a couple breaths. One more deep breath. Make sure you could have a conversation or you have control of your breathing before moving on, okay? So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna pop down low. Let's go like a little bit wide in my squat. I'm gonna pop down low, I got a nice lunge. I'm gonna punch for 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, come up, 4, 3, 2, 1, low, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that going now. Awesome. So I'm gonna add something to it. And this is one I wouldn't do if I had like shoulder problems, wrist problems, if you just don't really feel like jumping. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take you to side view and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get low, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna jump back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop up, low, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Low. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, and let's finish. Jump back, 4, 3, 2, woo, woo. Fantastic. Set the weight down. Breathe. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Another deep breath. No moving on until you are in control breathing. Left leg forward. I'm your mirror, so it's your left leg. Lunge. That means my front leg is the winner. When I bend, my knee should be about heel or midfoot. Back leg is bent. I dip for 2. 1, 2. Little tip at the hip. Spine stays straight, knee up. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Dip, dip, knee up, knee up. Dip, dip, knee up, knee up. Good job. Dip, dip, knee up, knee up. Dip, dip, knee, knee. Whew. Dip, dip, knee, knee. How about one more? Dip, dip, knee, knee. Fantastic. Full extension. Full lunge. Now feel free to stay here. If you'd like to, you can add a jump with me. 1, 2, pop. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now to get the most out of your workout, if your knees are healthy and well, try to come to that 90-degree bend. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And finish. 1, 2. Cool. Okay, so now body weight's in the front leg still. Legs should be tired. This is it though. We keep that hip a little tilted forward, spine stays straight from there. Body weight front leg. Whoo, it's burning. Kick through if you can. 1, 2. Now, again, time out for a sec. You don't have to kick through. You could tap it, or you could just dip down. Okay, so 2 kick throughs. After that, I'm gonna come all the way up and extend. So this leg holds, other leg gets off the kick, which creates imbalance. And this side glute needs to be aware of the imbalance because it's gonna right yourself, okay? Glute tight. Good, here we go. 1, 2, big kick, 1, 2, stay small, 1, 2, big kick, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, get low, 1, 2, and big kick. Good job, good job. We are gonna break for water, and I apologize, we went over on what I usually do, breaking for water. But again, grab water whenever you need to. Grab some water, come back with dumbbells. No mat yet. So I grab my water, and I want to check my breathing. I could get out deep breaths. I like to get out like 3 consecutive ones, and that shows me that I have enough control over my breathing that I can probably have a conversation, that my heart rate's probably not too high. But you are your own advocate. You listen to your body. Take as long as a break as you need to. Okay, so here I am, have my weight. Right off the bat, the one I'm gonna start with, if you have shoulder problems or shoulder rotator cuff problems, I would modify and not do this part so much. See that little part in there that I'm gonna end up doing? What I would do is, if you can, come up and just escape that first part and just come up. And if that's too much for the shoulder, just do no weight at all and do range of motion, okay? So you just wanna try and do no weight, range of motion. Okay, so here we go. Knees are soft, core is tight. I'm gonna go ahead, and it's not chicken wings, it's like robot arms. Robot arm, lift it up. Now if it lifted up, I'm gonna go overhead. Overhead. Now I'm back to that 90 degree. My elbows are wide. I'm gonna bring the elbows together. Now it's important, it's not the weights coming together, it's your elbows, so it's gonna flex your chest. Back wide. I'm gonna bring it back down and back down to the side. Lift up robot arm. Lift it on up, overhead, elbows in. Bring it back down. Lift it up, 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 down, elbows together, back wide, down, and down. Good. Let's go ahead and keep that going nice and slow. Take your time. Good job. Talk yourself through it if you need to have a rhythm. Good job. So robot arms up, lift up, press up, down, elbows, wide, down, and to your side. Lift it up, up, press, down, down. Oh, I forgot to do elbows, so hopefully you weren't watching too much and you were smart and did that. Here we go, up. Let's get those elbows in, flex the chest. Good job, one more. I'm gonna press it up, press, down, elbows, down, and down. Good job, I'm gonna stretch out my neck, shoulders back and down after that one. That one's pretty intense for the shoulders. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna show you side view just because it's important that we keep the back straight. So I went to a bend in the knees, so it's like a squat, and then I tipped forward, keeping the spine straight. So what I'm gonna do here is a back fly. So what happens here is my wrist stays strong. I'm not having a curl in on that wrist. So keep the wrist neutral, but there is a bend in the elbow. So like gorilla arms, like pull them in. I'm gonna open wide. And then from here, I'm not gonna bring them in tight. I'm gonna kind of leave it about loose and about shoulder width apart. And then I'm gonna go squeeze up for a row, extension back, drop it. I'm gonna go back fly, row, tricep press, down, back fly, row, tricep press, down, back fly, row, tricep press. Let's do 2 and 2. So 2 back flies and 2 tricep press. Ready? 1, 2, row, extend for 1, 2, drop it down, back fly, 1, 2, row, 1, 2, good job, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, good job, 1, 2, drive back with the pinky, feel that tricep, open up with that upper back. If your low back's getting tired, come upright and do it. Then I'll show 1 doing that. So it'd be like 1, 2, straight arms back, 1, 2. And I'm gonna do 1 more. 1, 2, row, extend, 1, 2. Fantastic. Arms should be nice and spent after that one. Good job. Knees bent, good breathing. Hold it like a hammer. And we're going for that cycle curl. So right now, I kick out that arm, I cycle on back. It's a bicep cycle, holding like a hammer. So hold it hammer curl style. And we're doing a curl. So now my knees are bent. I'm not shaking my hip. Abs tight, let's go. Good breathing. So right now, my arms are moving. I'm moving at a pretty good pace. I'm gonna count off 10. I'm gonna do L-shape 10. I'm gonna hold it like a normal bicep curl for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. L-shaped lateral raises. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Normal curl, bicep cycle, let's go. Abs tight, little knee bend. Don't shake that hip. Lock up your core. Now the straighter you get your arms and lifting it about shoulder height, the harder it will be. That also means that the easier it will be if I keep it low. Do you get it? Okay, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and fantastic. I'm gonna set this off to the side. If you need sneak in water, sneak it in, and then grab yourself your mat. Pull your mat out. I have my mat. Right off the bat, if crunches are too much for your abs, what you're going to do is lay your hands gently on your abs and just work breathing and going tight hold, release, tight hold, release of your abdomen muscles. Okay, so again, it would be like a flex of the low ab, holding, releasing. Now, if you can, the next level is going to take you to having your fingers not laced behind your head, but fingertips behind the ears. And that's so that we don't throw our neck out of alignment. It needs to always come from the low ab pushing down. You can also push down the top of the abs as you start to get that motion going. And a breath out, it's not coming from you shooting up with your upper body momentum. So lift that chest. Okay, so this is just a little crunch. Okay, if I want to do a sit-up, I'd come up higher. But this is a crunch. And now I go down, lift up for my crunch. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up and I'm going to hold. So there's already some tension. And I'm going to pulse. If you want to keep it at a normal crunch, feel free to go back down. Give yourself more longer space in between and more breaks. This is a pulse, so it's fast moving. There's no break. There should be constant tension in the abs. So we're going to just continual breath. Don't worry about breathing out on the up on this one because you get too much breath out. So what I'm going to do is go tight abs, and just continual breath. Tight, tight, flex, flex. Keep that going. Good. You doing okay? Keep it going. Stay here if you need to. If you can, kick the legs up. They can have a little bend. I'm gonna go ahead. If your neck is all right, you can shoot your hands up and pulse. So I'm gonna go for 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna rest my head, rest my neck, hands down. I'm gonna slide them a little bit underneath that low back high butt. Now from here, I'm gonna go a little lift up, but maybe that's for you. If that's not for you, toes down, knees in, toes down, knees in. Okay, so let's go lift up. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your crunches. So maybe you need to come down and lift up, and you're only get like half in, and that's okay. Maybe you can move fast. Do what you can do. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands back down underneath. I'm gonna kick the legs out. Now I'm gonna show you a modification in a second. Actually, I'll just show you now. I'm gonna go alternating one knee in, toe down. If you can, kick those legs out, flutter. Abs stay tight, draw in your abs, continual breath. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and fantastic job. Whew, cool. Okay, so let's go ahead. Take your time coming up. If you want to sneak in some water, sneak in your water now. Put your mat off to the side. We're going to go back to legs. So let's go ahead and go back to legs. And hopefully legs go a little bit faster so we can spend more time in the upper body and core in the next round. Okay, so finding the middle space. You have water. You can breathe normal. Everything's good before moving on. If not, take as long as a break as you need. Got it? I'm gonna go for this big step. Now, for the sake of this exercise, I'm gonna kind of slink it in. I'm gonna stay low. For you, maybe you just wanna do a squat up. Maybe you can pop. Step out. Bring it in. Pop. Step it out. Bring it in. Pop. Good. Good job. I'll count when there's 10 left. So we're going to try and do about 20. Keep it up. Keep it up. And again, you don't ever have to jump. We're getting in that side lunge. It's a big step out. The knee should be about over the foot when I come down into the low phase. Protect that knee. Make sure it stays safe. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I'm going to stretch it out. I'm going to work my breathing. 3 deep breaths in and out. Control of breath before moving on. Nothing funky. No loss of vision, blurry edges, spots. None of that. Okay? Right leg forward. I'm your mirror image, so it's your right. Chest stays up. I'm in this lunge. Body weight's here. Spine is You can do it stacked on the first one and then a little tilt forward. Eventually over time, because I know we're moving fast, sometimes you just stay in the tilt, that's fine. Here we go. Low, low, knee up, knee up. Low, low, knee up, knee up. Dip it, pop, pop, dip it, pop, pop, dip it, pop, pop. Good job. So I'm doing this. Body weight is in that front leg. That knee is over that heel. Feeling that hamstring, feeling that glute, feeling the quad. Keep it going, keep it going. When I pop the back knee, I'm gonna try not to move too much, okay? Because I wanna show that I can hold strongly through that front leg. Keep it going, good breathing. Woo, woo. Got one more. Low, low, knee, knee. Fantastic, okay. So now I'm gonna go full range of motion, all the way up. Feel free just to keep it all the way up. So I'm gonna add in 2 jump. You don't ever have to jump. 1, 2. Now with the all the way up, there's a little bit of leniency of how far down to get. If your knees are achy, keep it shallow. If your knees are healthy and well, try to get 90 degrees. Up, up. So that means you gotta get down to be able to pop all the way up. Up, 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 up. Well, one more left. Good job. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, the next one's a little nasty. Feel free to modify. How I would modify it in this one would take me to keeping it more shallow in my lunge. Tap it in, tap it back, instead of kicking through. And then you can either do a full lunge, like so, or you do a lunge with like a knee up. So I'm gonna go ahead and show the one I did before. It's pushing me pretty low. As I'm staying low, that spine is straight, I kick through. 1, 2, come right in my spine, and then I'm gonna go for a lunge kick through. Full extension. Low lunge kick through. 1, 2, full range of motion. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Whew, good balance. 1, 2, good job. 1, feel that glute. 2, it is your champion right now, holding you steady, holding you balanced, getting you through the lunges. 1 more. Good job, kick through. 1 and 2. Fantastic. Okay, take a few breaths. You have control. You have options in this next one. You don't have to use dumbbells. I'm gonna use dumbbells. I'm gonna show modification, and then I'll slip into doing the harder one. But let me show modification first. My feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart. Come down to a low squat, punch out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel free to stay there. I'm gonna do that jump out one. You never have to do that though. Feel free to choose. Ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We have one more. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Finish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. Slow to up. Whew. Set your weights down. Work your breathing. Oh, unfortunately, we have two legs, guys. We got to do the lunges on the other side. Work the breathing. Left leg is forward. Got that left leg forward? I'm your mirror. It's your left. Low. 1, 2. Knee up. 1, 2. Low. 1, 2. Knee up. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good breathing. 1, 2. Come on. 1, 2. Fighting for it. 1, 2. Knee up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Growing stronger today. Fighting hard today. Working those legs. Doing the best you can do right now. If you can't get down as low, just do the best you can. Try to keep moving, even if it's modified. Find something you can do. Maybe it's as simple as ankle raises where I'm just coming up on my toes, but I want to keep moving. Knee up, down, down, knee up. Last one, down, down, and knee. Cool, okay. So full range of motion on this one. Down, pop it. 1, 2. I'm gonna go to jumps. You never have to jump though. Ready? Hup, hup. Lunge, lunge, hup, hup. 1, 2, hup, hup. 1, 2. Good job. 1, 2. Good. My legs getting tired. My pops are not as fast. I'm trying. Good. Okay, after this, I do one more. After this, though. So one last one. Lift it and jump it. Cool. Okay. So modification for this one. Stay a little more shallow in your bend. Tap it to knee up for 2. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the little bit more challenging version where I come down low. Low is relative to where you're at this point. To forward a bit at my hip. Spine straight. 1, kick through. 2, kick through. Stack the spine. Kick on up. 1, 2. Low. 1, 2. Lift it. 1, 2. Low. 1, 2. Lift it. 1, 2. Take your time if you need to. 1, 2. Don't feel pressure to be with me. 1, 2. Good job. 1, 2. Lift it. 1, 2. Whew. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good job. Stay low, stay low. 1, 2. Lift it. We have one more. One more. Stay low. 1, 2, and lift. 1 and 2. Whew. Good job. Grab yourself some much earned water. Come back with your dumbbells. Water break. Breathe. Take your time. Grab water. Okay. When you are ready, bring it on back. What I want to make sure is I'm controlling my breathing. I am okay enough to move on. My heart rate's not up too high, okay? So if you need to recover, take more time to recover. Awesome. Doing okay? We're ready to go then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with my arms popping up overhead. If your heart rate's up though, don't pop your hands overhead. Simply do a bicep curl until you get to a place where you're in control of breathing. So I'm going up, straight down in front, straight up, bend it down. All the way up, drop it, lift it, Bend your elbows to your side. All the way up. Drop it. Lift it. Bend the elbows to the side. Knees are soft. Good breathing. Keep it going. Excellent job. Keeping those elbows bent and then shoot them up in control. Drop it on down. Lift it on up. Bend it on back. One more. Ooh, arms are nice and tired. Good job. Cool, I'm gonna bend it. Now with them bent, I'm gonna bring them in front of me. I'm gonna show the back side of my arm. Maybe for you, you need to do a recovery and you're just gonna go alternating bicep curl. If you can, weights are off the body. Twist it, lift it, up overhead. Oh, it burns, here we go. 10, whew. 9, good job. 8, 7, 6, 5, almost. 4, get those elbows in tight, feel that chest. 3, 2, whoo, and 1. Good job, bring it down. Just gonna stretch out really quick. I'm gonna drop the one shoulder, push the neck to the other side, get that stretch. Good breathing. Okay, so I'm about ready to move on, but before moving on to going down the mat, I wanna get just a little bit more of my back, and we're just gonna bust out a couple fast ones. So I'm gonna go bend the knee, and I'm gonna go ahead and go into my back fly. I'm gonna add in a pulse. You never have to pulse, okay? So I'm gonna go 1, 2, resisting the drop and lower down in control. Ready? 1, 2, resist and drop. 1, 2, resist and drop. 1, 2, resist and drop. 1, 2, 1, 2, give me 5 more. Good breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Coming on up. Shoulders back and down. Open wide. Tap. Wide. Set down. Open wide. Tap. In. Now modification on this, again, you can do no weight. You can put more of a bend in the elbow and not come up as high. Got it? Okay. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do kind of the reverse of this one. So I open in front of the body. I'm going to go into soft knees, tight abs. And I go wide for a T, back in front, down to the side. See what I'm doing? You can modify again, more of a bend. Maybe you could do one at a time and just keep the elbow, have a little bit of bend, maybe not come up as high. Okay, let's do 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, finish. I gotta get a little bit more of the chest in, so pull your mat out and let's go to some chest flies. With the mat coming out, keep your dumbbells near. I'm gonna end up doing the rest from the mat. The first one does need the dumbbells, okay? So I have my dumbbells in my hand. Might as well work as much as we can right here at the end. So I am gonna do a bridge roll up, which will look like feet hip width apart. Roll up the spine 1 vertebrae at a time till it's in a nice line. Flex that glute up, and you don't wanna overextend the hip. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm in view. You guys can see me good. Okay, cool. So now what's happening here? My arms are wide. I'm pulling them in. They have a little bit of an elbow bend. No bend at the wrist. Cool. Keep that going. Let's go ahead and do 8. Now for me, and a lot of you guys too, your chest is pretty strong. So this might be a little bit light. So a few things come into play. If you have heavier weights to use up, get the most out of it that you can. Also, imagination. So what I do is I pretend it's heavy. I flex and squeeze, 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 flex, flex, pectoral muscles all the way up. So I just really want to mind to muscle engage the proper muscles here, which is going to be my pectoral. So I'm lifting them, flexing them, pressing them up. Awesome. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to lift up. I'm going to keep my hips up. But if you don't want to do the hip thing, just set it down. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go arms open. And I go into this pulsing motion. If you want to do hips and a pulse too, you can. And we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now my arms are wide. What I'm going to do with them now is either hold, so I can just hold, or I can set the weight down or keep the weights and do a snow angel. So draw those wings. Keeping it in the same plane. I'm just going up and down a little bit, not much. And I go for 10, 9, good breathing, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, so now I'm going to just set my weights out of the way, and I'm going to go ahead and focus in on doing core work for the last few minutes, and then we go into a stretch, okay? So I'm not going to introduce anything new just because we're short on time. So right here, we go into that crunch. Maybe for you, it was a full-on crunch, giving yourself a little bit of a break, taking your time. Maybe you cut the brakes, and you just want to go into that pulse, pulse. If your neck is healthy and well today, feel free to lift the hands, feel free to lift the feet. All these things are options. Everyone's at a different place. You just got to push for yourself where you are at. Let's go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Continual breath. Good job. Hands down. You can put them at the side or you can slide them underneath. It's up to you. From here, maybe you are a person that likes to go toe tap, knee in. Maybe you want to just go lift up, bringing that low abdomen, drawing it in, so much so that I'm able to get some air with that butt. Let's go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, breathe, 9, good, 8, 7, almost, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, from here, maybe legs are back down, back to that crunch, crunch. Or maybe for you, it's back to that legs up, hold it on up, reach, knife hands, and we go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Lift that chest, abs tight. Don't fling that upper body, that's no good. Don't fling that neck, keep that neck in. Keep that neck in alignment with that spine. Good job. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, maybe they're underneath, maybe they're just at the side. It's up to you, tight abs. For you, you can alternate the legs, or you can bring it on out. You can lift them up a little bit, put a little bend in the knee if you need to, or you can get them on straight, get them on low. Kick, 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 let's go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and whoo, we did it. Good job today. I am proud of you. I'm going to go right into a stretch. My hands are overhead. My body is long. Got a long spine, long arms, good breathing. Excellent job. Proud of you guys. Staying strong. Here I am. I'm going to go deep breath in. Release. Give me one more. And on this release, hug your knees in. Draw your knees in tight. Continue to breathe. Excellent job. So my knees are coming in tight. I'm going to draw some circles. Switch direction of your circles. Awesome. My arms now go wide. My palms are down. My knees are bent. Cool. Very good, very good. Okay, from here, it's up to you. I'm gonna right my hips to my shoulders, and I'm gonna go one leg. I'm gonna cross it over, and I'm gonna switch it up. Fantastic. So now what's happening here is my knees can either be bent or straight. I'm gonna go kicking one leg up at a time. You can rest your head. Bottom leg can be bent or straight. Straight's gonna make it harder. You can use your hands or a stretching strap, belts, whatever you got. Good job. So what I do here is I keep that leg straight. Yeah, there's a little bend in the knee, but that's just because I don't want to lock it out and compromise the leg. My leg is straight. Feel that hamstring unless your calf is just super tight and that's all you feel. And then point the toe down, and then hopefully we're getting more calf now. Okay, so yes, you might just feel one, and that's because one is very tight, and you got to just work through the one before you feel the other. It's still getting a stretch. Toe up. This is about range of motion, so we take it seriously, especially with the ankles. Big circles. Switch direction of that big circle. I don't know where you guys live, but our sidewalks are not even on my street at some points. So you want to keep those ankles nice and loose when we go on walks around the town. Good job. So I go opposite arm, grabs that leg, diagonal across that body. From here, point the toe down. And release. Good job. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch my legs up, and again, bottom leg can be bent or straight. You can use your hands or whatever tools you have. I stretch that leg up, that knee does not invert, it has a softness. My leg is straight to begin. I feel that hamstring getting that stretch. Then I'm gonna point the toe down, start incorporating. Yes, I feel more calf, that's what I want. Good job, and I'm breathing. Nice big breaths. Point your toe on up. Stretch out that ankle. Stretch out that front shin. And I'm gonna go ahead and stretch out my ankle joint. Nice circles. This is not your range of motion. Switch directions on that circle. I'm gonna grab opposite arm to leg, same side arm goes down. I bring that leg diagonal across the body as much as I can. Straighten that leg, point the toe down, and breathe. Slow release, we have options. You can make a number 4 and pick yourself up and bring your chest as close to it as you can, or you could slide your hands through and hug it on in. Breathe. And again, the head up, head down, that's kind of up to you if you have like a neck problem, you want to keep it down. It's up to you. Good breathing. Slow release and switch. Ankle to the thigh, sit up 2, or hug it on in. Breathe. Good job. From here, I'm going to slide forward. I'm going to kick my ankles out, and I'm going to reach on down. Maybe it's your calves, your ankles, whatever you can reach. Fold the body over gently. Do not overstretch, okay? Listen to your body. It should feel maybe challenging, but not uncomfortable. Slowly coming up. Take it 2, soles of the feet together. I'm gonna go ahead and bring my knees wide. You can gently push down. You don't have to. And breathe. If you want to make this one harder, you can by extending out the legs. You don't have to though. Push out the heels. I would walk my arms out. Go a little bend at the elbow. Maybe a reach side to side. And then slowly bring it so that I'm going to be stomach side down. I don't want to come up through the forearms or the palms, stretching out the abdomen, stretching out the low back. Good breathing. Excellent job. From here, I'm going to go ahead and push back into Child's pose. I'll walk the arms out, and I want to go limp in the low back and butt and go limp through the shoulders. So just take 3 deep breaths. Relax the muscles. Melting in. Slowly coming back up to all 4. Core. Take a step forward, back leg, back hip flexor gets the stretch. Drive that hip flexor forward. I'm getting that stretch in the back hip flexor and the quadricep. You can make it harder if you'd like. These modifications don't make it easier. Again, it makes it harder. So if this is a good stretch, feel free to stay here. If you need to add something to it, you can either take the same side arm, lift it up, that leg back, or you can go ahead and reach on back. This is gonna be a more intense quad stretch. Again, you do have to have the flexibility to be able to do this, so don't push yourself if you're not there today. Continue to breathe. Slow release, switch legs. Hip flexor forward. Modify if you'd like. Slow release. Slowly making your way to standing. Come up slow though. If you have a sticky mat, be careful if you're standing on the mat, you don't trip on it. I'm gonna stand on up. I'm gonna right my posture. I'm gonna go one arm up. My other hand reaches down, and oh my goodness, I always go over in the online classes. I'm sorry guys, we're going like a minute over. But stretching is important. If you need to escape now, just make sure you find your stretches at another time. I did switch if you're not looking at me. Awesome, good. Shoulders back and down. Good job, arm across. Switch it up. Elbow up. It's like now that shelter in place is happening. Time is relative. I'm so sorry, guys. I know you're still working. Shoulders back and down. Push them back and down. I'm going to tighten up these classes, I promise. From here, I'm going to go ahead and do elbows behind the ears, elbows back, open up, thumb goes back, open wide, breathe. Open that chest. Now I'm going to go ahead, spinal flexion, drop it on down. Let that spine be rounded. Now stack the vertebrae up nice and slow, continual breath. Shoulders roll back and down. One more time. Shoulders roll back and down. Chin is down, and then go side to side. I come up to neutral. Now I'm going to look over my shoulder for a little slack jaw. Get that neck stretch. Other side. Slack jaw. Neck stretch. Neutral and up. Awesome job. Thank you for sticking with me today. And again, I apologize. I will try and tighten up and keep you guys about an hour or under. Have a good rest of the day.